Hi everyone, it's Kennedy Cottle, and I just want to let you know that I'm thrilled that class is almost over, but I'm going to miss all of y'all with all my heart. I truly loved watching everybody grow. Okay, right to my persuasive speech. College athletes and average students, full-time students, even half-time students should be getting paid for maintaining their GPA. Not paid in their pocket, but take down that tuition that's growing drastically through the years. Median wage parents are making are staying level. College rising. That 1% barely rising but going through, that gets paid more, but they can't even pay the highest tuition. And that, to me, sounds ridiculous. But you know what? If our college athletes are traveling 24/7, basically staying out of classrooms, they're going to the weight room, staying on the court field, everything. They're getting pushed, nutrition, everything, extra pay, medical bills, everything. Even students that aren't on the field, even cheerleaders, even anything, even students that are just there getting their degree. They are pushing themselves to maintain that GPA, 3.0, 3.5, 4.0 GPA, staying there, pushing themselves. They want to maintain. So if they're maintaining that GPA, college tuition, let's break it down. Take it away. Slowly take away. Pay for their books. Pay for their freshman year books. Slowly take it away, depending on how long this takes to get into process. Put in a little bit more for the athletes that aren't in the classroom, struggling, lost in communication with their tutors, lost in communication because they're not in the classroom, risking some of their lives, even with football, cheer, softball, baseball, lacrosse, soccer, weightlifting, anything, where they are paying for other things like food, medical bills, anything, plane tickets, anything. They have to maintain that GPA to play. They have to maintain that GPA to lift. They have to do something in their lives. But look, you gave them a scholarship, and you're full ride. You being full ride. But let's stop playing games. It's not a full ride. It's not a full ride. There's other little tiny costs that cost, and they add up, and you will graduate in debt. And it's shocking to me with how many times that debt has gone up over the years. It's flabbergasted. It shocked me when I looked at it. I was like, oh my goodness. It hurt me because it's making those kids, those median wage kids, even lower income, not want to go to college, not fulfilling their dreams. And it shocks me when you hear a 7-year-old talk about what they want to be when they grow up. It hurts you physically when they say, but we can't afford it. It hurts you. You want to put more money towards them. You wish college wasn't as expensive. But when you hear a 19-year-old, 18-year-old say, I can't do it, it's just too expensive, we pause. We're like, get a job. Get up. Don't be lazy. It's crazy, isn't it? Age difference has a big factor. And college tuition keeps getting higher. Teachers aren't getting paid more. There's not. The teacher to student ratio isn't changing. No more teachers than there is now and was 10 years ago. There's more administrators and deans and principals and stuff getting paid higher. But that money should be going to books. And that money should not even be there. It should level. Why are we paying higher and higher for educations that we need to fulfill to be a doctor, to fulfill to be a lawyer, to fulfill things that we need in a day-to-day life? Why do we need to pay the highest dollar? Well, let me tell you something. If your school's doing great in sports, do you think you're going to get more students than your opposing team that's not doing great that you're beating every year? Yeah, you're going to get way more students coming in, paying that tuition, way more students going into debt, way more students probably having to drop out, way more students that can't afford it. And let's look at this. So if you're getting more students because your school's doing well in sports, or even success rate, let's look at this. Don't you think your college would get more students if you're cutting down costs because they're maintaining that GPA, and so your success rate's going to go up? More students are going to go up. College athletes are going to do better. I think they would. I think that college would do way better than that school that's beating everybody. Because everyone's striving to hit that same goal with their knowledge and maintaining the education factor that really counts in a college. And I have some statistics that I want to show y'all, but this organization, the Hope Program, got looked back a long time ago, like in the 1990s, 1997 to early 2000s. Got looked over, and it was the ones that benefit the lower income families and potential for the reduced academic performance gap. That gap of money going to the athletics instead of just every student, too. Let's start paying for the books that freshman year cost $1,300 for science books that you probably won't even use in the class, but they say you might need them, so you get them, so you're not struggling to have a test over chapter 3 and you don't even have the book. It's crazy. People stress about that. So let's start saying that athlete that's on the road that might not have the access to that book, or that student that doesn't have the access to the book, let's cut down. Let's cut down. They're maintaining that 3.0, 3.5, 4.0. Let's cut down that GP, that tuition for their GPA for rising. Let's cut it down and start paying back our students. Because let's be honest, when they go into that workforce and that work field, they're doing better with patients. So basically, their grade rising. Aren't they going to be getting paid more? Shouldn't we start showing them a little bit of respect? Ourselves respect. Because when we hit that work field, we're going to be getting paid more for having a better success rate, better clientele coming in, top dollar people coming in. We're going to get paid more for that. So if you look at it, just change the words. Higher GPA, maintaining that GPA. Success filled, maintaining it. You're getting paid more. Decrease that tuition. Help them out. Help the students that are always risking their lives. Cheer, football, whatever. Help the students that are doing online, have a family, struggling, taking care of their little siblings, or not. Just median income, low income, high income people. Let's help them out. Let's help everybody out. Now I'm going to show you this graph that later on that shows the median wage, tuition, 1% higher median wage, higher wage. They can't even afford it yet. Tuition's growing. Let's get the colleges a higher success rate and population, because you know your kid's choosing the most popular college to go to for the success in sports. So if your sports teams have a high success rate, you're going to get more kids trying to get there. If you're even just regular students have a high success rate and their GPA is maintaining, or a higher GPA maintaining, and you're cutting down costs, think about what that college is going to do for the world. Think about how those kids are going to be striving and have the right mentality going through college. It's amazing to think about. And I hope you think about that thing. Think about it too. And I will show you a couple videos after that y'all please look at. ESPN people talking about it. People that know about sports. I played through sports. It's a struggle. And then there's college athletes talking about it too. So there's 2 YouTube videos I will link, and there will be a little picture of a graph. And I hope y'all have a great day, and I love this class with y'all, and I appreciate everything y'all have done and furthered my education. Thank you. Have a great day.